As we all know, in the latest update, Sammy decides to completely overhaul the trade machine. Not only did he move it to the side right here, he also made it that there's some cool features, like adding a new chat screen, being able to trade base skins and gears. More importantly, he added a feature where you're able to see your trade history, which is a really cool and interesting feature. So in this video, I'm going to be going through my entire trade history, and I'm going to figure out if the trades I did were W or an L. But here's the twist. If I get 10 W's before I get 10 L's, I get to call myself a pro trader. However, if I get 10 L's before I get 10 W's, I'm going to have to spin the Wheel of Doom, which has all sorts of crazy punishments that I must complete. Alright guys, let me start with the most recent trade I've ever done. So let me go to the trade button, click history, and let's see. Oh my god, I got a free 2 billion drag cannelloni and a free 3.1 billion Los Hackers. Well, obviously guys, this is the trade with my alt account, you know, just transferring stuff. This one obviously doesn't count. And actually I'm curious, let's see what my first trade ever was. It's all the way down here. Hamster 34, I traded a Divine Bubblegum Love 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 and a Chicolaterina for a Chicolaterra and a 6-7. These Brainrots are so trash. I don't even know if it's W or L, and I don't even care, so I'm not gonna count this one either. But now let me actually find a trade that we can actually count towards the total score. Okay, this is the trade. I traded a Taco Isak Secola and a Rainbow La Grande for a Strawberry and Golden Chimnino. Not gonna lie guys, this is definitely a W. Anything strawberry is obviously rare, and all I had to give was a Taco Isak and a Rainbow La Grande for a Strawberry trade Chimnino. I feel like Chimnino is decently rare. I mean, it's from, I don't even know, this Festive Lucky Block. With the Strawberry trade, this is definitely a W. Ooh, look at this trade. I traded a Snailo Clovero and a Garama for a Clovera Clapat, which I actually do still have. And I feel like this definitely is another W. Come on, I feel like this was during the time where I'm pretty sure this guy needed it for a recipe to craft the lucky or something. Clover Clapat, it's very rare. I'm pretty sure there's like 30k existing, which is definitely rare. So I definitely would say this is W. Okay, so we're up to W 0 L. Let's keep this going. Let's just do this one above. No. Okay, let's see this one. I gave a 1.2 billion Lucky Grande with the granny trade, which is pretty rare, but in return I got a 1.1 billion Fortuna Cashuru with Nyan and Bubblegum, which are pretty rare traits, and the Fortuna Cashuru itself is pretty rare also. I don't know how much it exists, but I feel like it's actually one of the most underrated Brainrots. I would say there's maybe like what, under 10k maybe, so I feel like another W in the book. So 3 W's. Okay, come on. Okay, here we have another trade. Looks like a pretty big L for me. A La Extinct Grande Diamond, a Money Reindeer Gold, 2 Secret Lucky Blocks for a Los Quesadilla and No My Eggs. All these stuff are kind of trash. I mean, Money Reindeer is kind of rare. I really wanted one when the Money Bros were here, but in return I got these 2 super trash stuff. This is definitely an L. I'm gonna add it to the counter. Definitely an L. Ooh, okay, this is a pretty good one. I traded away a Crab and Fire Garama for a 9K Gold Grama, and a Bubblegum Gold Grama. I think this is also a W. You know, people don't really like Crab. I don't mind it, but people don't. And I got returned 2 Gramas with some pretty good traits on them. Bubblegum and Nyan are both runway traits, so I feel like this is a W. So we're up 4 W's. Okay, this is good. Let's see. Next one. See this, guys? Ooh, this might be the biggest W of my life. I gave a 9K Grama, a Bubblegum Grama these 2 I just got, a Taco Grama, and a Burger and Fry Arrow. In return, I got a 1.5 billion Lucky Trade Drag Cannelloni, which if you guys know, you know that I had this for a very long time. I still have it. I haven't traded it for a long time. So this might have been the biggest W I ever got in my entire Steel Brainrot trading history. This is definitely a W. We're up 5 W's. This guy is genuinely the GOAT for doing this trade. I mean, look at this. 3 Gramas and a Burger for a Lucky Trade Dragon. What a trade. Oh yeah, and look, this guy also ended up donating me a burger, those 2 Gramas, and a taco. He literally just donated me all the stuff I gave him, so he basically just gave me a free Lucky Drag. This guy's the GOAT, guys. Shout out to Real Peptides 1. Okay, I found this trade. I traded 3 Drag Cannellonis, a Diamond one, a Base one, and a Shark Trait one, all for a Rainbow Disco Dragon. I don't know about this one. 3 like Diamond Dragons are pretty good, and a Shark Trait Dragon's pretty good. So it's not really base. This is almost not, it's not 4, but it's like 3.5 base ones for a rainbow drag with disco. I mean, it does look cool, but I low-key feel like this might have been a slight L for me. I feel like I maybe could have got this for 2 drags or just these 2. I don't think I have to throw in the base one. So I think it's a slight L for me, so I'm just gonna add it to L. We're up 2 L's, and no, we're up 5 dubs and 2 L's, so not bad. Okay, then we have this trade, and this is a really big W because I gave away the disco drag and another rainbow drag for a Fishino Clownino Curse edition. And let me just look up the exist counts right now, but I'm pretty sure this is very rare. So there are only 78 Cursed Fishino Clowninos, which is very rare, and I gave away just 2 rainbow drags for it. This is definitely a big W. If you guys didn't know, this was done in one of my past videos where I basically just traded streamers, and this guy definitely took a big L, and I got a big W, you know, a Cursed Fishino Clownino, 1 of 78, so another W in the books. We're up 6-2. Okay, let's keep this going. Okay, this is not a trade, but look at this, what this guy donated me. He donated me a 20 million Los Haswasito, a Roche burger and fries, which I do have right now, right over here. What else? He gave me a La Lucky Grande, which is so stacked, a strawberry peridosa, and a strawberryta. This is obviously a W, but it's not gonna count. But oh my god, this guy just donated me so much good stuff. So shout out to Derek Henry. This guy is just to go, I guess. Look, these are all good stuff. Okay, but let's actually find a trade I did. Ooh, okay, here we go. This, I feel like this is a big L. I traded a Cyber Grama with UFO Crab and Taco, but in return, I got a Cyber John Doe and a 1x1x1. This was during when I was trading for Los Hackers recipes. As you guys know, I have a bunch of Los Hackers, but even so, I definitely think this is an L. A Cyber Grama, that's pretty cool and rare. And I mean, a Cyber John Doe is rare, and a 1x1, but nah, it's definitely not worth it. So another L for the book, 6-3. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's see. Okay, I found this trade I did. I traded a Diamond Lug Extinct, a Gold Money Reindeer, and 2 Secret Lucky Blocks, all for a Los Quesadillas and a Know My Eggs. This is also a pretty big L, not gonna lie. Those quesadillas are trash, and Know My Eggs are even trasher. So this is definitely an L. I mean, all the stuff I gave were kind of trash too, but a Money Reindeer, I feel like that's pretty good. It was in the Money Bros recipes, so I think this is definitely an L. Okay, 6-4 right now. L's are making a comeback, which is not good. Let's see. Okay, then we have this trade, which was the first trade I ever done for a Dragon Cannelloni. Let's see what I gave. A Cursed Taco Crab Grama, another Granny Trade Grama, a Popkuru and Fizuru, a 1.1 billion Fortuna Cashiru, a 1.2 billion La Lucky Grande, a 1 bill Nacho Spider, a Santa Legendure, Lava Dorito, and Kuchuru with Taco for a Dragon Cannelloni with Taco and Nyan. I don't know about this one, guys. I've been debating ever since I've done this trade. I've been thinking if it was W or L, because I don't know. These 2 Gramas are pretty good, you know, Cursed, and this one has Granny, and a Popcorn Fizz is always good, and a Fortuna Cashiru, which is rare, guys. Fortuna Cashiru is pretty rare. I think it's rarer than Dragon Cannelloni, definitely. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, to be honest, now in this day and age, I think I would rather have this stuff, this Fortuna Cashiru and stuff, than this Dragon Cannelloni and this Popkuru. I don't know. I feel like I could have got, like, right now I could get a base drag if I traded this and this. So I feel like it's an L, guys, not gonna lie. But you guys let me know what you guys think of this trade, if it's a W or L in the comments. Okay, let's go. 6-5. We need more dubs here. Let's see. Alright, guys, I found this trade. I gave a Santa Hat Lava Dorito and a Radioactive Fire Tang Kala Tang. In return, I got a Rainbow Legendure and a Lava Dorito Gold. I feel like this trade is sort of kind of fair, or I think it's a slight W for me, because Tang Collecting and Radioactive, yeah, it's cool and all, but Rainbow Legendure Stickle is unobtainable, and Rainbow is really rare. I'm not sure how many Rainbow Legendures exist, but it's definitely less than how many Radioactive Tangs exist. Okay, 7-5. I need 3 more to win. Let's see. Alright, then we have this, like, simple trade. I just gave a Ketchura Monsturo, and in return, I got a Burger and Fry Euro. This is definitely a big dub, as burger and fry is worth a lot more than ketchup. It's like ketchup and mustard, or burger and fries. So it's definitely a big dub for me. Ooh, this is definitely another dub. I traded a Fire Trait Lava Dorito and a 9-can spaghetti toaletti for La Ginger Socola with the Santa hat trade. This is definitely a big dub because these two Brainrots have absolutely zero demand and value, and Rainbow La Ginger with Santa hat trade, it not only looks clean, but it definitely has a good amount of demand. So it's definitely another dub. So we're up 9. We need one more till I can call myself a pro trader. Let's see. But I don't think we're gonna get that one more because this is definitely an L trade. I gave a Capitana Mobi for a Garama and Marudang with a glitch trade. This is definitely an L trade, I'm not gonna lie. Guys, a Garama, you know how Garamas are, and Capitana Mobi is definitely worth more than at least 1 gram, at least two or 3, and this glitch trade one is not gonna be worth two at all. I mean, glitch is kind of rare, but a Capitana Mobi, that's pretty rare, especially after the trade machine came out and the craft machine came out. Its value rose, but you know, it's not the biggest L in the world, but it's definitely an L nonetheless. Okay, 9-6. Hopefully the L's don't make a comeback. This trade right here might be a really big L, guys. I traded, wait, not that one. Not that one. Where's that? Okay, I traded a Taco Dragon Cannelloni. That's Taco, but you know, but all I got in return was a gold Grama, a sombrero hat Grama, and a guess 666 with the fire trade. This is definitely an L, guys. I mean, this was when guess 66 got buffed, but even so, even at that time, it was not worth it, especially not worth it now. And I got 2 Gramas that are basically worthless compared to a dragon. This dragon does have Taco, but it's definitely would say it's an L. So 9-7. Oh my god, we need a W here, trader, and I don't want to do that punishment. Okay, last but not least, we have this trade. I traded away a Rip trade Dragon Cannelloni, which is Rip is definitely a pretty rare trait, but in return, I got back a Ketupop Bros 2.2 billion a second with some pretty decent traits on it, and also another base Dragon Cannelloni. And this is definitely a W trade, guys. Ketupop Bros probably could go for a dragon itself. Oh, yeah, definitely. Maybe a dragon and some ads. The base Dragon Cannelloni is a base Dragon Cannelloni. Rip trade is rare, but I definitely think this is a W trade. You know, this is definitely a big dub. So I'm up 10, which means I don't have to spin the wheel, but more importantly, I can officially call myself a pro trader.